Welcome back to Blog Access 101. I'm your host, Rob. Remember, subscribe to our YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify by searching Blog Access 101. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is episode 309. I'm here today with my co-hosts, Rod and Fran. What up, y'all?
What's
What
going
it
on?
is?
All right, we jump right into it. NFL draft next Thursday. So we're going to do our first round mock draft today. Fran, I know you will start off with the first three. So who do you have the Raiders taking in one?
That's an easy one. I'm gonna go Fernando Mendoza just because, he won a national championship in the Heisman. The Raiders got Brady as the running things over there, so it's a good mentorship. That's an easy one. I think they go Mendoza for the number one pick, unanimous.
Yeah, I feel like that's a no-brainer for sure, especially after how he showed up in the national championship as well as Indiana played this year. So he was definitely a main factor of that happening. Rod, you got anything you want to add to that?
I will be, the contrarian that I always am. Of course, take him at number one, but I don't really see anything like overwhelmingly special about him.
He got hurt.
Um, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, he definitely. I remember the one play where he like stretched out the ball or whatever. He got hurt. You can't teach hurt. He got the
Well, I mean,
prototypical. He got the
and,
prototypical
and
measurements.
you gotta think, we gotta remember, you got Brady over there mentoring him, so it's like
Yeah,
that's a good look.
but if you think about that factor, that's any quarterback. Then you just take a quarterback. But
It's one of the
he's six
goats
five. He got the
in your
prototypes.
air.
He's
That's the
six
goat in your
five.
air.
My concern is that why didn't we hear about him before he got to Indiana? Like,
Definitely super senior. He is super senior, but
yeah,
I mean, sometimes you're a late bloomer, man. Sometimes it takes some time, but I'd rather be a late bloomer and win that championship than not be a late bloomer and not get anything. So, I mean, he
I,
absolutely,
peaked at the right time.
absolutely.
there's a reason they went and got Kirk Cousins. I don't think he's gonna start right away, but yeah, you definitely
Yeah.
take him with the number one.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
And I always feel as though with young quarterbacks, a lot of these, especially with these people with number one or two picks, they try to rush and force them in. Like we seen, um, like early on with Cam, um, over there in
Cam Ward.
Tennessee. Yeah,
Yep.
he had some issues over there, but we expected that, especially with an abysmal team as the Tennessee Titans. They didn't have that roster that he can thrive in. The same way the Raiders don't have that roster he can thrive in. I like Trey Tucker though. And then I like damn, what's the Ashton Genty? That's it. So they got those running backs, but now they need that
Brock
offensive line help too. So you
Brock
don't want your
Bowers.
yeah. I mean Brock Bowers too, but he fell off a little bit this year due to injuries. But also, they need O line help. So with them getting this O line help, you don't want to like rush your number one pick QB out there and he's getting killed in the pocket protection because they don't have no O line that they need. So I like seeing Captain Kirk over there. I know Fran is not former Commanders fan, and
For sure. Mr.
that was
Get
a former
paid.
quarterback back in the day. So he
Mr.
had good
Get
years over
paid.
there. Captain Kirk.
Yeah,
But
Captain
yeah, all
Kirk,
right.
Mr. Get paid.
Who you got going at two, Fran, to the
So
Jets?
so number two, they go I feel like they go defense here. It's between two. You got David Bailey and Arvell Reese. It's a toss up, but I'm gonna go with Arvell Reese just because like Ohio State was stacked. You know what I mean, they had one of the better rosters in the, college football last year. So I'm gonna
You
take Arvell Reese at number two for the Jets.
what you a Buckeyes fan?
No, I ain't a Buckeyes fan. I just
Come on over,
next.
brother, to the winning team.
I mean, next man. You mean I'm going
You
with the
got some
best pick
objections. I know you do
available.
because you're so
Best pick
hater. But go ahead,
available.
brother.
I
What you
mean,
got to say about that pick?
Listen, I'm just picking David over Arvell. That's all.
you
Nothing
gotta
against nothing.
explain.
Nothing against Reese. I just think David Bailey was more explosive. It's a reason his name is in the conversation with getting less limelight, than an Ohio State player would get. I think he's the clear cut number two. And being that both teams in that position could use help on the edge, yeah, I'm taking David over Arvell. But I would have had Arvell next to the Cardinals. So
I mean,
Uh-huh.
yeah, but Arvell, I mean, yeah, David Bailey definitely a dog because it was just him. But Arvell, he was up there with Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs, and all that, and our defense was dynamic. We would gave up only 14 points a game or less than 14 points a game this season.
that's y'all
So
got three top 10 picks. Yeah, I don't think any one guy gets all that credit.
yeah, right. But what I'm saying is, like, you playing with straight dogs like that, and you still producing at a high level. Where David Bailey was the only guy at Texas. I mean, they had a few guys, but he was the guy. Like Arvell, you got to go deal with compete with Sonny Styles.
You feel me? Swiss Army knife too. He can do it all. You mean edge, middle. I was like, it just, I just, he just gonna be a problem in the league. And you could it's a defensive coordinator's dream to have somebody like that you could just plug all over the field. So that's why I went with Arvell instead of Bailey.
All right, well, let me see what you do at number 3. Because if you don't pick Bailey, then we coming back.
So I'm not gonna lie with this one. This one, I could definitely spritz it up a little bit, or I could like Kyler Murray, then they didn't got rid of him. So here is like, okay, you need a lot. You need a quarterback. Do you want to start building your offensive line? Do you just want to sell some jerseys? So for this one, let's go David Bailey here because I was going to go offensive tackle, but you definitely influenced me a little bit. I'm gonna go
Explain this, John.
I just feel like they just broke up with Kyler Murray, so it's like you need a quarterback. You can't get one this year, so it's like, do you start trying to build that offensive line for next year? You know what I'm saying? Now we talking about trying to get a quarterback next year, right? That's what I was going to do, but just to spice it up a little bit, let's go next best pickup. So I'm gonna go David Bailey with the edge.
You can't even be mad at that because obviously I don't think they're looking to winning when they're banked in on Jacoby Brissett. No disrespect to Jacoby Brissett,
For
but
sure.
that's not the guy that's going to get you to the promised land.
For sure. Especially next year, you got quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? A handful of quarterbacks coming in. So
yeah.
I was gonna go offensive tackle right here. I was gonna be boring, go offensive tackle, and prepare for next year. But like I said, to spice it up, let's go defensive end. David Bailey.
It's not a totally bad joint. He had 16 sacks last year. Pair him with Josh Sweat. That'd be a nice little 1-2 punch right there.
For sure.
Rob, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think the 3 guys we got at the top here are the 3 guys. Like I was saying earlier, I would swap 2 and 3, but you can't really go wrong between the 2 of them.
Okay.
I mean, but we also right, even with Arvell Reese, what he had 6.5 sacks last year. I mean, obviously that's nothing. It's nothing like, oh, this is the number 2
Stand
pick,
out, right?
Yeah, but it's like you got to look at the the full scheme. You got Sonny Styles there, Caleb Downs in the coverage and all that, and a prolific defense.
Well, that's the thing. You would think you'd see bigger sack numbers with Caleb Downs in the secondary and how good the Ohio State defense was as a whole. So 6 sacks is a little bit of a red flag from the
I'm
edge.
gonna listen.
Yeah, but you got look. Yeah, go ahead,
Sidebar. They underachieved last year with the personnel they had. They definitely supposed to be in the national championship. So really,
Yeah.
you got like 8 players going first round and y'all ain't make to the championship. But it just go to show you like the talent they had, how stacked they was.
All I'm saying is if you put David Bailey on Ohio State, I think it would have been just a little crazier.
Yeah, hear you.
But no, I mean, good top 3. They are the top 3. I think in the grand scheme, you gotta take the best available, and they are the top 3. I think my picks 4 through 6 get a little crazier because
I'm looking forward to see this one right here.
So for the Titans, you got a young. I mean, you picked Cam Ward, so you think, all right, and the game is built through the trenches naturally, right? So I think that you can go O-line here, but I do think you take the best available. I don't think you would have like with the Titans, they shaky at the receiver spot. But I just like Jeremiah Love too much to not take him at 4.
Henry 2.0.
So yeah, I would take him again.
I was talking about that joint yesterday too, which is the crazy part.
Henry 2.0.
Yeah, I'm taking him again because he's such a dynamic talent. Y'all see what happened when y'all lost, Derrick Henry. Cam Ward, he's a receiver too at the running back from his position.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
you can check it down as you want your young quarterback to do. Yeah. And Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears, as serviceable as they are, they're not Jeremiah Love. So I'm taking Jeremiah at 4.
I like that pick.
Crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I thought, I think personally, I feel like they're gonna go get what's his name? Carnell Tate, to be honest with you, to give him Cam Ward another wide receiver. I know Fran don't like that because he think Carnell gonna fall to Washington at 7. I feel as though Carnell Tate goes in that 4 through 6 window, in my opinion.
I don't think I think Carnell Tate does drop that far, and I think Washington still doesn't take him.
The fact that both of y'all like on two sides of the spectrum and make it interesting to me. I like it. That means what I'm feeling ain't so you know what I mean out of the ordinary.
He
Yeah.
said I beat y'all in the middle, but no, I definitely liked because like they always were Tennessee back then was a run first offense. That's why AJ Brown had to get up out of there, and then he come to the Eagles, and now he had another run first
Run
offense.
first
So
offense.
hopefully he go to New England, maybe he gets his wish.
This the
But
one
yeah, I
right
definitely
here.
huh.
No, I would say I want to see what he gonna do with this pick right here.
Oh yeah. All right, who you got?
So
Who you got the Giants taking in 5, right?
So yeah, in every draft, again, you take the best available, but also in every draft, somebody always drops. I got Carnell Tate as my guy dropping, so I'm taking Sonny Styles here if I'm the Giants at 5.
I
Plus, you
ain't
got
mad at that.
Harbaugh. Harbaugh's a coach where I feel like he will build the defense first.
Yeah.
You got some good offensive pieces with Dart, Scatterbo, Malik Neighbor should only be out the first few weeks. So offense, y'all doing all right. Like go get a defender, build that defense.
This will be
I ain't
the
mad at
first
that.
time I seen him put everything in the safety, so I ain't mad at it.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely not mad at getting another pass rusher on the edge for them. They desperately need is a linebacker. They always been like that for like decades. They always need a premier linebacker. So I feel like they get their premier linebacker to feature in Sunny Styles. Shout out to Buckeyes Nation.
hmm
All right, who you got at 6 for the Browns?
So the Browns got the opportunity. They're going to have the opportunity to do something real fun, and they could put Ruben Bain with Myles Garrett. I don't think they do that. The fans never get the fun thing.
It's been a,
I
it's
think
been
they
a lot.
go.
Go ahead.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I would say it's been a lot of Miles Garrett been in a lot of talk. So do you try to replace Miles Garrett, get some money, get some picks? Do you
Uh, oh, they
do
paid Garrett.
do
Garrett
you
not going
got your
nowhere.
quarterback? Do you Shador Sanders who gonna be the starter over there? You know what I'm saying? Do you get him a wide receiver? Like
So
you know what I'm
I
saying?
think the Browns go with the old school approach. I think they decide to build through the trenches. So I got them taking your namesake. I got them taking Fran
Uh,
down there for the O line.
okay.
Um
Okay. So that means you must be thinking they got their quarterback set up. So Shador gonna be
I just think
sidebar. Is Shador the future of that organization? They gonna give him the keys?
I think he the short term future. I think this
Okay.
year you give him the keys.
Okay.
They in one of the most unique spots quarterback wise I've seen just because, Deshaun Watson is now he should be healthy. He's
Right.
super paid.
Right.
But nobody's talking about doing anything with him. So like is his career over from the sense of nobody's ever gonna start him again? We don't know. But
Dylan Gabriel still over there.
Dylan Gabriel, I think Dylan Gabriel is cooked. I think
Quiet
he's a
as cook, quiet as
yeah.
kept. He's still over there, and he was
I think
supposed to
he's
be over
Crazy.
Shador.
he a career backup. Because if anything go wrong with Shador, I think that's when you go back to Watson. So I
Okay,
think he's a career backup. He got
You
a
keep
chance to play
forgetting,
a bunch of
he's still
games.
there, bro.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm saying. You go get an old lineman because whatever quarterback ends up behind center, like y'all want to have a good line, take away all the excuses. So
Come
I'm
on,
going old
Rob.
lineman.
Come on, Rob. Come on, Rob. We up. What
All
we
right,
doing
man.
here?
Oh man.
What we doing here, Rob?
Bro, I know you thinking I'm gonna take Cardinal Tate here, pair him up with his not his teammate, but his former wide receiver, Ohio State alumni, Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry. But I honestly think, man, y'all gonna go safety here, man. And you get a dog like Caleb Downs that can like get
Oh,
in the trenches and the blitz and then covers too. I feel like this a no-brainer for y'all to take Caleb Downs here if he's just so miraculously falls to y'all at 7.
he will be there at 7. I got him going at 10, but
Nah, yeah, that's why you gotta go get him now, man. Especially look at this. You playing NFC where you got what? AJ Brown for now, Smitty. They Eagles went and got Hollywood Brown too. Then you got who Giants and Malik Neighbors. They could pair him with Tate if they don't at 10. Um who else? I'm trying to think who else. Dallas Cowboys. You got CD Lamb,
We
uh, Pickens. You're gonna need that safety and corner help to be able to compete with those 3 teams with prolific wide receivers. And they obviously Eagles and Dallas got their dynamic duo. New York's still looking for theirs.
I just feel like a young Jay Daniels having a spectacular rookie season, and then coming up short with the injuries that second year. We need more offense. Like we spent a lot of money on defense during the offseason, got a lot of B minus, B plus players. I just feel like you got to go offense here. Help out the young rookie quarterback, especially coming off like a struggling season after a spectacular season. So
Yeah,
I disagree with that, but we're gonna see though.
yeah. I
Honestly,
think
bro, I would love to follow y'all because I feel like y'all still need that running back one. I like
We got running back by committee though.
nah, you gonna need that dog over there, and
who
then
who
and then
who y-
y'all can have your enforcers come in when he get a little tired or winded.
who y'all
I mean,
running backs? Y'all got old
we
ass.
Nichols. We got. I'm not sure if Eckler going to still running back, but we got Nichols, Krosky, Merritt, and then we got Rashad White. We picked
Yeah.
him up. It's like it's by
Oh,
committee.
Yeah,
Rashad White
Krosky
should be.
Merritt, he has potential, but he hasn't shown me he can be the guy. He has like bits and flashes of great game, but then he'll disappear. So
Y'all
y'all
sleep
need
on
that wide
Rashad.
receiver one. Like back in the day, like y'all had Clayton Porter. Y'all always had that star running back like over there in Washington. So I feel like y'all need to bring that culture back and go get y'all running back. But unfortunately, Rod took Jeremiah going to Tennessee, so y'all gonna have to wait for that probably the next upcoming round. So I take Caleb Downs. Definitely need that safety y'all can put in the box, and then he can come down and then play back in great coverage.
Yeah. Y'all
Seven.
sleep on Rashad. Y'all do not need a running back in Washington. I would have had Ruben Bain go here, like build that defense up. Y'all got
Yeah, nah, I got him going over here to New Orleans. Get their mentorship from Cam Jordan. Um, a great prolific Hall of Famer in my opinion, at least Hall of Famer for the New Orleans Saints, where they're gonna retire his jersey. And Cam Jordan, he get to tutor, mentor the next generation in Ruben Bain. Like you said, he was definitely a highlight reel in Miami, and he did
mm-hmm.
give Indiana some problems in their championship game, even though they were still able to win. But I feel as though you get an edge rusher like Ruben Bain for the future for your team. Um, it's a no-brainer because every year is prolific quarterbacks. You can say the same thing about rushers, but you got like a Ruben Bain, um, like you said, David Bailey, Arvell Reese. Those are like prolific guys that can really change your front seven or front four.
I know them Ohio State Buckeyes is coming off the board fast,
Nah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
fast. Let's
But
get
here's
them up
here's
out of
all here's
there.
how I'm gonna spruce it up though. If Tate somehow falls this far and he falls here to a Patrick Mahomes.
I
Oh
like
Now,
no.
that.
they definitely need a cornerback here, but I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell you right now, because if Tate's not here, they're easily going Mansoor the lane. But if Tate's here, they gotta take him. So since he's here right now, I'm gonna take Tate because you need that wide. Obviously, I love Xavier Worthy, but you get Patrick Mahomes, another weapon out there.
Rasheed Rice. They got weapons.
Yeah, but again, you could never have enough weapons. We've seen them we haven't seen the Chiefs struggle like that a little bit on the offensive side in a while. And they get that wide receiver and Carnell Tate. You get a Patrick Mahomes as his QB. Uh, the numbers are going to go through the roof of that offense points per game.
See,
Who I had?
me,
That was my
me and
three.
you, me and you drafting the same, except for you had Caleb Downs shake it up because I had Bain going to Washington, Carnell going to NOLA, and then Mansoor going 9.
Ah, all right, who we back on? It's back on you, friend.
Yeah, it's back on me. So I believe the Bengals traded the number 10 pick to the Giants.
Yep.
So over there, Joe Burrow been unhealthy. They offense is good when they're available. They ain't been available. So I go cornerback here. We gonna go with, let me see. I'm taking a corner right here. Let's go McCoy, Jamar McCoy. I just feel
Okay.
like they pick him up just to like they got a solid offense. They got Higgins, they got Chase, they got Burrow. Um, I just feel like you just get a quarterback just strengthen the offense, get the defense better. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Which
the Giants got their pick now because remember they traded Lawrence over there.
Yeah,
yep. So I feel like they take a cornerback here.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Like I feel definitely. Like I said earlier, with NFC East, you got them teams with all them dogs. The wire 1-2 punch, especially the Eagles, um, and the Cowboys with those two dynamic wide receiver deals. So you're gonna need a corner to keep up with them, because Giants been looking for that for a while. So that was a great pick. Rod, you got any thoughts on that?
I mean, I just don't take. I mean, Mansoor is the first corner coming off the board for me, but other than
Yeah.
that, not a bad pick.
Why you got Mansour over over
First of all,
Jamal.
I'm very high on LSU, like DBs and receivers coming from there, because obviously they do well with the receivers, so their DBs, iron sharper iron type of thing. But my sword just he got the tape to show that he's a top 10 pick. Like, there's no way he falls past 10 for me.
I feel it. I mean, I had like similar things, but I just feel as though you can't go wrong with either one of them. Because it's like what Jermon had 9 pass breakups, 4 interceptions. I think Mansour had 11 pass breakups before. So it was like the numbers is kind of like very similar. So it's like you really can't go wrong. Um, both big corners. What I love to see, I love them 6 foot over corner. Shout out to Richard Sherman. Uh, I love them big corner because you're gonna be able to go up against the big receivers. Nothing against the small corners out there that lock people up like Ty Law, Champ Bailey back in the day, Reeves Island. But
And just for their unit, like I said, they got a couple receivers over there that's just that's like all top tier. It's only right that you just continue to build on that. You get some quarters in the building, make practice a little bit difficult, get each other better. So, and like I said, they all when available they solid, but they haven't been available together as a unit. So next year you get to bring it all together. Everybody start healthy. It should be good. You bring in the corner, like I said, make practice a little bit better.
fact. Who do you have for the Dolphins at 11?
So since you took Carnell Tate off the board, I'm gonna go receiver here again. I'm gonna go Lemon. I'm gonna go Makai Lemon here for the Miami Dolphins because they do need a receiver. So because Puka Nakua, he's struggling right now, going through some off the field issues. That's a receiver. Hopefully, he do come back and everything goes smooth. But just to be protected, it is a business. So just to be protected, I think you get you get a safety backup. You go receiver here.
Yeah, because with the Dolphins, they can let Wilder walk to Denver. Obviously cut Tyreek Hill, so you really ain't got no wide receivers over there. Um,
Yeah, I don't know why I said Puka Nakua. I meant like Miami. I'm tripping. My fault.
nah, you good, bro.
As
But
a
Yeah,
Rams fan, it took a lot in me to not correct you.
yeah. No, that you should have. You should have.
nah,
You
you
should have.
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, but they bring in a new quarterback. Um, Malik Willis, and he don't give him no wide receiver. You got to go get your wide receiver here. And Makai Lemon was definitely a dynamic wide receiver over there at USC. Obviously, he didn't have the numbers to jump off the board like a Tate, but he had what 1,500 yards and then 11, I think 11 touchdowns or eight. No, my bad, 8 touchdowns. So those are respectable numbers, which can definitely help out. I guess you can say Malik Willis is a new franchise QB or in training. We'll see, but give him some assets to be able to throw the ball to. So that was a good pick there. Who you got for the 12 for the Cowboys?
Dallas. See Dallas, the ops, and they definitely go defense here. We got Sonny Styles off the board.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
So they go defense here. I'm thinking they go let's linebacker next best pick. Um, let me see. Let me look at my notes, fellas. Give me a second. Let's go Caleb Banks. Let's go Caleb Banks here. Play it safe.
Wait, where is he at?
The defensive tackle.
Oh, I don't know. It's my friend.
Hey,
Let's go
Fran,
deep.
you trying to get somebody fired in Dallas?
Yeah, for sure. They the
Fred,
ops. So let's go. Let's
Fred
go.
definitely. Fred
I'm gonna
definitely
commit.
has some bias. Hey,
I'm
I'm gonna put it on there though, but
put it on there.
I'm, I'm
The
gonna definitely, I'm
Dallas
gonna
fans
definitely
gonna
have
hate me,
to
but
inject.
as
That
they
joint is
should.
crazy
As they
because
should.
they 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 definitely gonna need they definitely gonna need it. The wise pick here if Stephen Jones was to keep his job and not listen to Fran, is go get Mansour Delane.
Uh-huh.
Um, Big body corner, like I said earlier, 11 pass breakups, 4 interceptions this past season. LSU is definitely DBU. Um,
He might
as
be a
Rob talked
Dallas
about now.
fan, man. He might be a Dallas fan. I don't like Dallas. I'm a Commanders
Nah, nah,
fan,
nah,
so
go Birds, bro. But but if you want to, you got rid of Diggs, Trayvon Diggs late in the season. You go get
Hmm.
your future cornerback, get Mansour Delane here. I feel like that's a no brainer. But we're gonna stick with Frank because he had the 12th pick the next three.
You
So
feel
I
me?
guess Rod, you on the clock? Who you got your Rams taking? Look how I felt to let you get your team pick. It's crazy work. Go ahead though.
So there's no way that Mansour Delane is actually still on the board. So I'm not gonna take him either.
So we just go. All right. So we gonna pop this John. All right, Frank. Let me just hold on. Let me go back, bro.
Some Mansour to Dallas, man. He's going to Dallas.
Yeah, I know, but France, yeah, you should be up there. Okay.
Go defensive tackle.
Uh, so
Nah,
no,
I
we
mean, nah, you can switch it though. You can switch it. I just betting.
All right, all right.
so the crazy thing is, like, I do think that these players will still be available when my Rams get the pick. I would love for us to pick Jordan Tyson. I know we not. We did lose Tutu Atwell from the receivers position
It's gonna hurt y'all,
in
low key.
the offseason. Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean he made the clutch plays. But you
Yeah.
still got Puka, you still got Devontae. Like obviously that's a top 5 wide receiver tandem in the league. So I don't think we go receiver here. I think we take into consideration we do have an older quarterback. When we
You don't think
go,
the Rams go receiver?
nah, I think we go O tackle. We are notorious for picking O linemen anyway through the draft. I do believe we lost bodies on the offseason. So I think we go get Spencer Fano from Utah. Freeling from Georgia obviously is a dog as well, double entendre. But I think Spencer Fano is the type of player that the Rams would pick.
I ain't gonna lie, I
I
ain't
would have thought
mad at
they
that
would have went
pick.
receiver.
I
Nah,
would
you
have
got you
loved
got you
Jordan
gotta have
Tyson.
you gotta have the interior guys, like Rod talked about Trent, especially when your quarterback old as hell. Um, he takes few of those bad hits, he's out of here.
Jordan
So that
Tyson
was a
is
smart
top
pick
10
for you.
talent too. Like
Yeah,
Jordan
yeah. So him
Tyson,
slipping out.
yeah.
Yeah. So he'll probably fall to the team eventually.
So
Who
they
you got
still
the
got
Ravens?
Jordan
Who you
Tyson
got the Ravens
available.
taking?
Oh, this is me for all of them. Now this the Ravens, they take Jordan Tyson. They've been needing a receiver. Um the offense always seems to let them down. You have a 2-time MVP and it still is the weak point at times. Yeah, go bolster the offense.
Bad, my clicker tripping right now, on my computer. But no, I can't. I couldn't agree more with that. Need a wide receiver to pair with Zay Flowers. A lot of people always saying Lamar can't show up in big games, but I told people before, Lamar can't throw the ball and then catch the ball too and score the touchdown.
Hmm.
Um, Mark Andrews last year dropping that's what 2 point conversion when he rarely drops passes, crazy work. Zay Flowers last year fumbling the ball at the goal line, which was a short touchdown, crazy
Hmm.
work. It's like he just unfortunately gets misfortune after misfortune, and he obviously as a quarterback you're always going to take the blame, particularly as a black quarterback. Um, so you know it's just like people are saying he can't win the big games, but if you actually these people like I say you're not really watching the game, you just looking at the stat line because he's putting the team in the winning positions. It's just the
at
guys that
some
not are not. Go
at
ahead, Frank.
some point though, you gotta be accountable though. You know what I mean? Because you are the leader of the unit. So at some point, you got to take us to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? That's what the best do, the elite do. They get you over the hump. So I do understand like it's been a couple shortcomings outside of himself or included with other people, but you are an MVP of the NFL. You are, you know what I'm saying, the leader of the city. So at some point, you got to just get us there. You know what I'm saying? You got to will us. You got to will us to the game. Like, gotta get us there.
No, I feel it, man. So hopefully, this Jordan Tyson pick helps him out. And they reboot the offense with a new coach now. So hopefully he goes in and does his thing.
Hmm.
But Bro, who you got? Who you got? Tampa Bay taking at 15.
So I think Tampa Bay, they got a
Defense.
couple of.
I meant to let you know you can do trades too. You can trade back if you want. I meant to say that. My
See,
bad.
it gets sticky. Like the middle of the pack from here on out, they get a
Yeah.
little. You know what I'm saying? It's just like position, best, next best up. So
Hmm.
I mean, there's a player here for Tampa Bay. Like they can definitely use an
you
O
definitely go on
lineman.
defense, right? Oh, I thought you was
Nah, they
going
can use an O
defense.
lineman because they got you. You think about last year that they had Rashad White had to be the lead back because Bucky Irvin kept getting hurt.
True,
Um, you had Baker was going through hell at different
true.
points of the season. Then with the receiver injuries played a part of it too, but like still like more time, like better O line play could have helped him with anybody catching the ball, but
So
they didn't have that.
what you think about the defense on that side?
Um, the defense is spotty. Like everything about them is inconsistent. but
Right.
they're talented. They're talented overall. So
Right. They're still a hard out.
yeah, I don't see anybody on the defense though that's available that like really does it for me.
You ain't gotta look at the star studded though. That's what I'm saying. Because 15 to 30, it get a little. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It ain't a
I
lot
mean,
of
you
star names, but it's like you know.
if I'm Tampa Bay, I'd probably take Freeling from Georgia, but I would be looking to like trade that.
Yeah. I could never see not a trade, a trade back. Maybe they can go get Keldrick Falk later and like a few picks back and maybe get maybe another second rounder or third rounder from that deal. Um, but I feel like definitely, but you can never go wrong with O line. Uh, Particularly with Baker over there. They about to get they look back. He playing his former coach this year, 2 times in Atlanta. So you got to have that O line locked in and ready for him to be able to hit his weapons with Chris Godwin and Emeka and a big I don't know how to say his name, but Emeka. Shout out to my other wide receiver, you Ohio State. But he's definitely a dog. So like you said, you got to have that O line for him to be able to have some time in pocket to get the ball to his weapon. So I'll take Morgan Freeland here, Monroe Freeland here. Yeah, bro, I need to get back some more sleep. All right, who's back on? I call that man Morgan.
16. We back on the Jets. Is it the Jets?
Yeah, whose turn is it? My turn?
This might be me. So we got the Jets. Scroll up.
Oh no,
Yep.
no, you had the first. Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see who they need. They need a wide receiver. They need wide receivers here. You got Omar Cooper. You already got your edge rusher. I'm not gonna say they're gonna get a
They could go
quarterback. It's high
edge too.
tempting.
They could go edge. Oh yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
They said they
it's
I
need a
know
just
QB too, right?
if I
yeah,
remember correctly, Sadiq from Oregon had a heck of a compound. If I remember,
yeah. I'm hoping he falls to the Eagles. But I don't see them getting a tight end here. I feel like knowing them, either they will get another defensive player or they already got their edge rusher. I feel like they're gonna get Caleb Bloom or get another offensive tackle. Just for the future. Let me look at their depth chart to see how bad their O line is, because obviously, the Jets were an abysmal team all season. But I watched the Jets and Browns game. I don't know how fans are watch those teams faithfully every week because I wanted to pull my eyeballs out at that game.
but I thought
Um,
you were insane for going to that game. But I'm sure the tickets was like $7. So
no, it was cheap. It wasn't that cheap, but no, I had to mark off from going to MetLife Stadium, so I'm like, well, this is the game because I'm on the East Coast long still. I don't know how much longer I'll be over here, so I was like, let me mark that off and go get that. But I feel like they're gonna go get an offensive tackle, no question, because you still need that O line help to for whoever your quarterback gonna be in the future because. Who knows with that team? But Aaron Glenn, obviously defensive mind, but at the end of the day, you still need an O line to protect your quarterback. Let's see. Yeah, because they got what? Yeah, there's nobody on this offensive line I'm looking at that's like, oh wow, this is the guy. And then you go get Gino, older guy. You're not really looking to win here. You're just looking to get guys for the future. Detroit. Definitely a
Interesting
safe.
pick right here for sure.
Yeah, you can always go get another edge rusher with Keldrick Falk to pair him over there. I don't know why his name's slipping me. It's one of your Michigan guys, Rod.
let me think. On defense?
Oh, Aiden Hutchinson. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name.
Oh,
But
I
anyway,
thought you were talking about somebody that wasn't
Oh
drafted.
yeah,
All
he
right.
coming off that bad injury and all that, so he should be
yes.
good, ready to go.
Yeah, you know how like, Dan Campbell loved having those gridiron defensive guys. He played in the SEC. Auburn, obviously they performed, they were a little bit underwhelming, but I feel as though because a couple years ago he was able to get 7 sacks. This year I think he only had one, but he has the potential to be a solid. If he's not become a starter, he could be that solid filling guy to come in when your premier rushers are tired. So I'm gonna take Keldrick Falk here at 17. Now we got Minnesota safety.
Minnesota.
I feel like this is no brainer here. They're gonna take Dylan Thieneman right here at pick
They
18,
do they do need a
19.
cornerback. They do need a cornerback. Yeah, well, that's definitely one of their needs.
Yeah, I didn't really see too many questions. Why like, let me go get this
I,
safety off the board.
Isaiah Roger get ready to be a free agency too. So
Yeah.
But
So
this
you
your
get
pick though. This your pick. I was trying to throw you the oop. You know what
no,
I
no,
mean?
no. I mean, I was definitely picking Dylan Thieneman regardless because they just their need right now is safety, and I feel as though he fills that need at the safety
For
position.
sure. For
Coming
sure.
from Oregon, had a good season there, and I'm trying to think. Trying to think what was this like because it's just like I always as a team you always look at those guys that play in those premier conferences. Obviously now obviously before they were in the Pac-12, now they're in the Big Ten. I feel like you play in a premier conference, more of a premier conference. Was able to get those interceptions. I think what he had 6 last year. So that's a guy that you call a ball hawk. I'm trying to think who was the what was the white boy they had over there back in the day that was a ball hawk. I think he's still there though. Damn, what's his name?
From where?
Minnesota.
Oh,
Ball
Harrison
Hawk.
Smith.
Yeah, another ball hawk. So it's like, they gonna need that guy over there like him, like Dylan, that can come over there and play the field from sideline to sideline, go make a play out there
Right.
for you, get
Play
your offense back
fast.
on it to get the ball to Justin Jefferson. So that's my pick at 19 for them.
19.
18, my bad.
Yeah,
It's
that's
on you
18.
now, Fran, for 19 in 2021.
But 19, I know Bryce Young just he's starting to come together. He got benched, came back, got his minutes back,
Mm-hmm.
got some wins under his belt. Just to continue that confidence, I'm gonna go tight end here. Let's go with Kenyon Sabika tight end for the
Great pick.
Panthers with the 19th pick.
Great job. I mean, because he's a tight end that plays like a wide receiver. Was a killer over there in Oregon. I think with 8 touchdowns, just big body
Mm-hmm.
boy. I feel like that's another weapon for Bryce Young to have over there with TT and the boys. So yeah, that was a great pick. Who you
Who
got?
they tight end? Who they tight end right now though?
He was a younger guy. He had a decent season last year.
Trumbull, Tommy Trumbull, or something like that.
No, but he was. I think he was a rookie too last year. So I could see them. Nothing wrong with having a two tight end spread. We seen him in New England cooking with that drum with the Aaron Hernandez and Rock Gronkowski era. I mean,
See,
God
see,
bless. God bless his soul.
hey, see, I wasn't gonna say nothing crazy. I was I was gonna keep it purely football.
now with the where we at? Oh, we at 20 with Dallas. We back to the Cowboys. I ain't gonna do them dirty this time. So the Dallas.
It
He
was
about to
I
just
don't
draft
know
me.
ABC in the
what they
squad.
got going
He
on
about to
in
draft me
Dallas.
and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like with Dallas, I ain't going. All right, so Dallas, they going defense again. They need a cornerback. Well, you already took a cornerback because you swapped it out. So now, did you swap it out for the D tackle last time? You put the corner in, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
All right, so let's
LSU.
go defense again because we swapped that joint out. Let's go defensive tackle right here because I know they need a defensive tackle. Uh, the next best pick right now. Because
D
I was gonna go
Woods.
corner right here. I was gonna go corner right here. I know I picked a D tackle before, but y'all swapped it out with the corner. So let's go. Yeah, let's go D Woods. Because they definitely going defense.
yeah. I mean, if you need that big body in there in interior, create that pressure. So I can't be mad at that pick. Another
They
player that played
re
the Premier Conference with Clemson and ACC. So he was a solid bull. Big body. What is he about 6'3", 315?
and then Dallas got like instant offense. Like they still got like guys on the offensive end. It's just like they gonna come to play. You know what I'm saying? They still got a nice offense that's they always just gonna be around and good enough. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't really gotta do too much and try and beef up the offense. They might need a running back though, but that you can get one of them. You know what I'm saying? You can always bring one of them in the camp.
Yeah, well, he was able to get 2 sacks, 30 tackles. I think 21 of them was assisted, 9 solo. So as you know, a D tackle, he's able to showing he can be a run stopper, getting in then trenches and stopping the ball when they get a lot of those
For sure.
assisted tackles. So that's definitely what they need because everybody was running up and down on them on the defense last
And,
year.
and it's just safe. You want to keep your job, just go beat that defense up.
Yeah, no, that's
Don't
good.
do nothing too crazy.
Who you got at 21 for the Pittsburgh?
Let's we're gonna go pass protection here. We're gonna go Olavagea, Loan, Ion, the Penn State guard, the junior from Penn State.
Yeah.
I just butchered that man's name, but we gonna go offensive guard right there.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'd be mad at his name be butchered, but I'm sure he'd be happy getting picked by 21 by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So
For sure.
All right, I'm up. I get to go. I get the draft for the Chargers. If you're a Charger fan and the draft go just like this, be
And you
very
got the
thankful
Eagles.
because give me Caden Proctor. That's a big boy right there. But the way that New England matchup went for the Chargers in the playoffs, you need protection for Justin Herbert. He actually had a miserable playoffs overall. He got hit a lot. So Caden
every
Proctor,
year for that
big,
guy's a miserable playoff. But continue.
yeah, yeah, big, strong tackle out of Bama of all places. Give me Caden Proctor.
I'm not even mad at that one, man. Always Alabama always produce some high level offensive linemen, so I ain't mad at that one. Who you got? Now don't mess up this Eagles pick, Rod. Who
Oh
you got at
no.
23?
One thing about the Eagles, one thing we know that they
Don't like how I
value.
did Dallas.
Oh no, I got a plan for them. One thing about the Eagles, we know they love the trenches. We know they always got a strong featured D line.
They
Couple
need some
pieces on the D
tush
line
push
got.
guys. Definitely need some. You mean they like the big guards and all that, 6'8", 300 pound.
Nah, I mean when you get a chance to get a piece of this defense, the way they performed over college last year, give me Caden McDonald from Ohio State for the Birds.
Okay,
They would love that in the trenches for sure.
okay, for sure.
I ain't even mad at you, man. I thought you were gonna do some BS, but yeah, 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and a pick. I mean, fumble recovery. So definitely a dog on that D line that we definitely need another body because it was rumored that they was going to trade Jalen Carter. I feel like they was reporters be putting stuff out there to get some buzz
Hmm
because I
That'd
feel
be a
like that was
bad
cat.
loss. That'd be a
Yeah, I mean.
terrible loss.
It'd be a bad loss, but he needed to lock in because that week one he's spitting with and the Dax helmet is like this is why you fell in the draft because you was doing stupid stuff like this, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy work.
That's a little bit of your old former Cowboy fan coming out there because he spilled your quarterback.
Right, right,
Calhoun?
right.
Nah, I mean, like you look at the tape and see like Dak initiated it, but you gotta have that mental like fortitude and like toughness. Like, all right, if I do it, it's gonna hurt the team because I'm obviously one of the best pass rushers on the D line.
Hmm.
Let me not get instigated and do something stupid. And now I can't help my team because now I'm in the locker room because I
But
did
what he
some
like?
dumb stuff.
He like 24 though. Like he's 24. He a young boy.
and,
Yeah,
and
but I
just,
mean, but
just
that
just as
age
a
stuff
man
go
though,
out
you
the
don't
out the
spit on
window
no
when you're getting
man.
paid millions, bro.
Yeah, and as a man, just cold. You don't spit on no man. That's out of order. Like, you know what I'm saying? That could have went left bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, cause like luckily we know Dak ain't about that life, but
Don't spit
it's
on no
just
man.
Who we go? You got one more pick, right? Right. But
Yeah,
you
one
just like
more.
do that shit, they go crazy, man. Spitting Miles, like let's say Jalen Carter was a quarterback and he's spitting Miles Garrett's piece.
You
We
see what
see
I'm
what
saying?
Miles Garrett's
Nigga
do to
took his
quarterback.
neck off his head.
Do me a favor.
Shout
Who
out to
we
Kenny
take?
Pick.
Who we take for the Browns first pick earlier?
Let me scroll up. We took the offensive lineman.
All right, and I drafted it. I get to draft both Browns picks. So I'm building in the trenches if I'm the Browns. This time I'm going on the defensive side. I am going to get Miles Garrett some help finally, and get Akeem Mesidor from Miami. Him and Bain, that dynamic duo. Give me the other half of that.
Like I don't know. I feel like you got to get a wide receiver here, Like um,
Yeah,
it's
because we
just
ain't even taking them off the board. Is it that weak of the wide receivers? Is
I
how the
don't
wide receivers look this draft?
I don't
no,
like
it's a
Omar
We
respectable
Cooper
jump.
enough.
we don't fill them because we only took how many? We took two. We took two. I think we took two.
I don't. I
Yeah,
don't. I think I'll build on receiver through free agency if I was them. Maybe not this year, but maybe
Oh, he
next year.
cheap. Oh, he cheap.
I mean,
But give me.
I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, okay. These was I know KC was 5'11". Yeah, that's a little short for me. Um, but I don't know. I feel like Omar, you play on a premier team like that with Indiana, you're gonna come in with what you need as a wide receiver. It could be
he
that
one of
wide
them
receiver
super
one.
seniors. He one of them super seniors, ain't he?
You said what?
I think he. I
Omar
think he a
Cooper, he
little
one of them
older.
super seniors. Yeah, I think he one of them super seniors.
Yeah, and
I
I
think he
feel as
would.
though you get even though obviously he comes in like you getting
He
an
be
older
ready
guy.
for
I
sure.
feel
He be
like
ready.
yeah, he gonna come in with that maturity and ready to go get to work.
Yeah,
Um,
but he don't
plus
have a high ceiling if you ask me. Like I'm thinking like Darnell Mooney. Like I'm not. I don't want that.
But since you ain't take him here, I'm gonna take the Browns. Go getting him because they need a wide receiver one. Since they wanted to get rid of DJ Moore, so come on over to Chicago, my boy. Buffalo, they went and got DJ Moore in the
Yeah,
trade,
that's
so
a
that was a great move for them to get Josh Allen as wide receiver because man, he was out there playing with who did it and why and has been
Mhm.
wide receivers over there last season. So they definitely gave him the much needed help at the
Freaky
wide
on.
receiver. Oh yeah, my computer tripping because I don't know why it's. Oh, there we go. But I'm gonna take you can never have those O line, especially the way my boy Josh Allen be out there running around, moving around in the pocket. So safe pick here because I don't see only thing I can see them trading back here if they really don't see none they really like. Because you don't really need a wide receiver now. You might need an edge rusher, but I don't see anyone that says, "Oh, I got to go get him." Maybe a Zion Young, but I feel like he goes second round. So again, you can probably trade back. Safety, I don't really see one on the board again. That's going to be like, oh, you got to go get him. So at this point, I feel like you just drive best player available, which is Blake Miller, and you go take him at 26.
Dun, dun, dun,
Uh,
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
it's too
dun,
crazy.
dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun,
Um,
dun, dun,
y'all
dun,
had any objections to
dun.
that pick?
Nah, because when
All right.
that's a playoff team, so with them, it's just like just keep helping Josh Allen. I like that pick.
I mean, they
Yeah.
could always be better on the defense. You could have got Christian Miller from Georgia there, but other than that, one Miller or another.
So all right. So then the next one with San Fran. Um, obviously they need
Trent,
offensive help, offensive line help, wide
you
receiver.
feel me? Trent,
Yeah,
Trent's
but
situation still up in the air, so we
yeah,
don't know
so
what's
yeah, I
gonna happen. Let's play it
definitely got
safe
definitely gotta go get an offensive tackle here.
for
Max
sure, for sure,
Echener, I'm just gonna probably butcher his last name
for sure.
at 27.
The initiator, Max Initiator.
All right. Who we on now? Let me move this joint up. Yeah, my computer, but I think we on Tennessee now. It's back to you though, friend. Once my clicker finally start.
For
Close us
sure.
out.
Close this out. I'm gonna wait till we load. I think. So who we got next? Next. Next.
You got
Next.
Tennessee, you
Next.
got Tennessee, Kansas City, and the Dolphins. So you got Tennessee, who needs some offensive line help as well as defensive line help. So
Uh, with Houston, I'm gonna see. They need. I know they need an offensive tackle, right? Yes, they do.
yeah,
Offensive guard, defensive tackle. Yeah. So I'm gonna go. Blake Miller is Blake Miller or hold on? Who they, yeah, let's go offensive tackle here. Play it safe.
that Blake Miller. Oh shit! Hold on. Here we go.
From Clemson. I think yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Let me go. Mm,
On there. Go offense. Is the offense on there?
yeah, I went in that John. I can do it again though. I just put. You said Blake.
Oh, the Texans
Yeah, I
do got a
believe.
first round pick.
Yeah,
I don't see him.
Clemson. Yeah, I know he was at Clemson.
I think Blake Miller, we took him with the Bills at
That's
26.
what. That's why. That's why. Okay, so he already on the board. That's my bad. That's my bad, fellas.
I think so, at least.
That makes sense. So let's go.
Yeah, you off the
Yeah,
board. Yeah,
26.
26. Yeah, that's why I
Oh
took him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You took it. That's why you just took him. Yeah, my fault. I was asleep. But yeah. So let's go. The next best offensive tackle. Who we going offensive tackle here for sure.
They probably need to trade back, for real. But
Who the
yeah, because they don't really like old tackle. Just like even on a John
we can go Caleb Lobu.
Caleb Lobel.
Yeah, Caleb Lobu. I know they didn't take him. LOMU.
See, let me make sure.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah, he went. He went 16.
Oh my God, we got them all. I'm asleep. I'm asleep. Well, we going offensive tackle here. Let's take the next best one so we can get to Kansas City.
Shit, he going 60. He got pick 63. That's like what, second round or early third?
I think I think you just said Lomu got picked already.
Yeah. Then you got another offensive guard, 38. Yeah, these boys going to second round, third round,
Yeah, but I mean we there. This the end of the
first
Oh, well,
year.
this the end of the first. So around this time, it's like I just know I want to take a. I definitely want to go offensive tackle with the Texans right here.
Oh, offensive tackle. All right, bet. Or you want this
Yeah,
guard?
we can go Caleb. Yeah, we can go Caleb Teeman right there. Yep.
Frank will get somebody fired. 20, 20. All right, pick 20.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
They need. Do I want to go all? We gonna get a wide receiver right here.
They
We're gonna
probably
get a wide
trade this
receiver right here.
pick.
They just traded. Yeah, they probably might, but Mahomes coming back. They just gave the Eagles one of their receivers. They struggled last year. A lot of their receivers was hurt, so definitely want to just get some offense going. I'm about to butcher his name, but let's go KC right here. I don't even
AC
want
Concepcion.
Concepcion. Yeah, let's go KC
It's a good
Concepcion
job,
right
man.
here.
Cardinal take no miraculously falling. That's a smart pick for them. A safe
Oh yeah,
John.
Cardell Tate definitely not gonna be all the way down 29. He ain't
That's
gonna be
what
that
Fred
far.
hoping for. I'm
Uh,
talking about when we took him at 10.
oh
But
yeah.
who you got for the Dolphins at 30? Because you know who we picked for the Dolphins early. We had taken Makai Lemon, they wide receiver at 11 for USC. So now they still need a corner, uh offensive guard, offensive tackle. Shit, they need
We
everything
we
for real.
we could take I know with them we could go we can go I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go next best player available, Colton Hood. Cause I don't think he's gonna be here this late anyway. I think he's gonna be off the board a little bit sooner.
It's a good job, man. 'Cause they definitely need a corner over there.
Yeah.
Losing Ramsey last year, which
I
was
can bet
mind-boggling
my
to me.
bottom dollar he ain't gonna be all the way late to the end of the draft. I think he's gonna get off the board sooner than we had him mocked for.
No, definitely. 8 deflections, pass deflection ain't nothing to sneeze at. So clearly, when they test him, he gonna rise to the occasion. That would be a great pick if he falls to the Miami. But here's the great thing with the Chiefs having like 10th and 29th joint. Even if they miss out on one of those premier corners, they can easily get Colton Hood down there at 29. So that's good for them. But that's a great pick for
Right,
Miami.
right, because he
The
could go
Chiefs
there
passed.
too.
Yeah. So all right, that was your three. All right, Rob, we close out with these last two, John, with the New England and Seattle. I know you hate to do the Seattle, John, but
Oh no. You
try.
said they let you trade picks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got I can see New England trading this pick to Arizona.
Let's go propose Arizona. All right.
That's what we doing.
Let
That's
me
what
see
we
why they ain't let
doing.
me hold up. Yeah, it's sure not working.
Well, either way, we know for the sake of it.
All right,
Um,
bet. So all right, so trade to Arizona.
Trade to Arizona, and then I got Arizona taking Ty Simpson.
Quarterback. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. That's I like that. I like that. You got that one. That was a good job. That was a great job.
Yeah,
None to lose at the end. You
All right, so
mean?
yeah,
I
New
like
England. All
that.
right, so New England trade to Arizona and take Ty. That's a good job. Get a quarterback in the future at the end of the draft.
I
All right,
like
who
that.
you got for Seattle?
That was the best pick. That was the best. That's probably the best pick of the June.
Nah, for real, that was a good
um,
trade, John.
Seattle. I think they lost. Didn't they lose Rick Woolen?
Yeah, and also lost their running back. But I mean, then you
Yeah.
got Zach Charbonnet out for the season. Well, Leighton is with that torn ACL, probably won't come back to later in the season if he comes back at all.
Super
So
Bowl
I'm
champs. How you
I'm
better?
gonna
How
take
you?
Brandon Sissy here, or Brandon Cease from South Carolina to at least get a DB back.
Okay, smart.
I ain't mad at that, man. But yeah, this is a good job, my good brother. Let's see.
I'm gonna say that they graded us. They graded us.
Yeah, I was looking at overall draft full results. It's a solid, John.
I thought they gave us a B. I was about to say that's a great job.
Yeah, they gave us a B for the Baltimore, John. That's cute.
That's the pick. If you had to tell me like what pick besides number one I'm the most confident in, that's probably my most confident pick.
Which one?
Baltimore taking Jordan Tyson at 14 if he's still there.
Yeah, there we go. All right, just stop the share. All right, bet. All right, now we jump into our next topic. The Sixers is on.
NBA playoffs.
Yeah, what we had not the
The
awards predictions, right?
Yeah,
Well, I guess we can start with first round. We kind of did it a little bit last week, but right, let's talk about your Lakers. Let's start off there.
let's go.
I
Lake
didn't
show up
think I had a
1-0.
rare chance in hell of winning, but
Yeah,
yesterday,
we watched that joint too.
yeah, you guys showed up
Yeah.
and showed out actually. And LeBron had a 19, 13, 8 game and didn't have to overexert himself. I'm like, damn, he's going to have a 40-point night to get in this game one win. He had a chill
Mm-hmm.
joint, and Luke Kennard is your is game high scorer. Yeah, the Rockets might be in trouble.
You see
A
it. We
lot
got a system going.
a lot of people don't give LeBron James. LeBron James probably the best point guard to ever play the game. I just had to
Listen,
say that. I just had to say that.
LeBron is
Can't be
able to
mad at
play
that.
at 41 because he's a step ahead of everybody. Like,
He a point guard too, though. Like let's say that was
mm-hmm.
Chris Paul numbers last night. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
19,
CP3.
13. You see what I'm saying?
CP should still be playing. Shout out to CP3.
He definitely should still
Um,
be playing. I know it burned him up too. LeBron still out there
I'm
dumbing it up.
he got some joy out of seeing the Clippers go home.
No, facts.
Um, but yeah, I mean the Lakers look good. Defense looked good. Offense, was flowing. LeBron, as you see, doesn't have to put up 30. He's just using his IQ. Luke Kennard is a shooter. Marcus Smart made some critical shots. I always say, even when he was a Celtic, if Marcus Smart is making shots, the team is hard to beat. Um,
Fair point.
Rui, like all those
Everybody
guys,
doing their job right. Everybody just doing their
Deon,
job.
DeAndre had a double double. Like everybody was doing what they had to do yesterday. And as long as they can do that, KD gonna be out for game two. So hopefully, we use home court plus that to get that 2-0 lead. Maybe we split
Right,
it in
going
Houston.
away. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's a good situation.
split in Houston, come back home up 3-1. That's all I ask for.
It's a great situation.
I know you got the Lakers. What you got them going in a 7-game series against the Rockets?
Oh yeah, I had us in six.
Yeah, 5 or 6 for sure. Lakers 5 or 6.
Now, if KD stay out, then we probably could do it in five.
Sweet.
But
You think Houston get one without KD? If he
yeah, I think so. That's a good team. They just KD kind of set
young,
them back a little
right,
bit and
right.
and taking their leaps because Sengun's a star. He should be a superstar. He would have been a superstar with no KD from the beginning. But that's the price you pay to have a talent like KD. You like slow everybody down a little bit.
We
Yeah, most
watched
up.
that game too. I think me and Rod watched that game. We were talking about it too. Like, dang, KD on the sideline looking like, you know what I'm saying? He's looking spooked.
Yeah, he looking like he walked out into the. I said, oh yeah, he know they in trouble.
He know they're in trouble.
Let's
Hmm.
see.
Knicks Hawks.
Yeah, Knicks Hawks is definitely a good John. Atlanta gave him. They was fighting for him for a while yesterday's game. That young quad Jalen Johnson, love him.
Hmm.
Kaminga definitely got to provide his career going to Atlanta. But I feel as though Knicks going to take it in 6 from that series. Ryan, what you think on that?
I'm gonna give it. The Knicks probably gonna edge them out just because of experience. You know what I'm saying? I know Atlanta, they got the size and they got the youth, but I feel like the Knicks gonna get over with the experience. And then you got pieces like Deuce McBride coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Sharp shooter, hitting 3 pointers,
Mm.
playing defense. They can keep up with the youth of Atlanta. So I feel like the Knicks gonna edge out that series, and they
Oh
got the
my
dub
God,
last night too.
the Sixers started Adam Bona. They are cooked, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
what you just seen
I
a
got.
notification?
I'm watching it. I see he in there. He just filed Kata. I'm like, what is he
Oh,
even
okay.
starting for?
I need them to go.
Um,
I need them to do a lot of fouls so they get this free throw line to stop the clock. I got the over 216, so we need some
oh,
scoring here, fellas.
that should happen. That should happen. Um, but no, I mean,
Knicks is
Knicks were
6.
Knicks were always going to beat the Hawks, probably in 6. To your point, they got a good thing. They put a good team together when they got rid of Trey Young. They probably way ahead of schedule, but they're not going to beat this Knicks team. Knicks in 6.
Sidebar too. How about that shot? Jalen Brunson shot on the ground though. That was crazy work. Did y'all remember that play when
Yeah,
he was on
we
the
was
ground
watching
and he
yesterday. Yeah,
threw it up?
but
Oh
I
my
told you, I was
God.
like, he probably
Shaq
thought the
did
shot
a
clock was about to be up.
fool. No. He just a jack.
Hey, no, that John was crazy though. But
Yo, that was crazy.
yeah, man, what y'all? But yeah,
You
that's the
got the
next series. We got Boston.
Timberwolves. All the games that happened yesterday. You got Timberwolves and Nuggets.
Yeah, the Timberwolves had him in the first quarter, but that was it.
Right,
That
right.
I
You
got
think
that.
I feel like
I,
that goes 7-0. I'm gonna take Minnesota getting the
7?
edge.
No, I ain't
Ooh,
gonna lie.
Minnesota.
I hate to say Ant Man get bounced early too, but it's like that's Ant Man gonna be out the first round.
Nah, I
Yeah,
can't
he
see
going
my man
home.
going out like that, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
going to the
don't.
crib. I got the
First
Nuggets in
round.
7.
Nuggets is 7. Y'all think that's game 7? That's
Yeah,
gonna
I
go
think
I
the
think
7.
Nuggets
they
owe
got.
them.
I feel like Ant gonna make it himself if Julius Randle don't step out. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna do it myself."
That's
The
gonna be
Nuggets owe them a
that's gonna
look
be one
back
of the better
because they
series
sent
for
the Nuggets
sure.
home in 7 one time. So
And
the
then
Nuggets
Nas
owe
Reed
them.
only had 5 yesterday. He didn't really cook like he needed. He like we know he can. So I'm like, and you only lose by 11, and nobody really played good well on Minnesota. So it was like, okay, you guys like have life just because of that alone. That y'all didn't really play that well and lost by 11.
That's gonna be
Um,
one of the better series though of the playoffs. That one
oh
right
yeah, no
there.
question. Definitely gonna be a
Star
battle on that
studded.
jump. All
You
right.
got Cavs and Raptors.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cavs. I
that's a
got that going
sweep.
6. I think you got. I don't know. I think Toronto wins, if not one, at least two in back in Toronto. Because they swept the
It's
series. They swept the series in the regular season. I mean, obviously that's regular season, but
Right.
hmm
I feel as though they still have like some like where they can like move in and get it. Because like obviously James Harden played well yesterday, but let's see James Harden in Game 7. We know how that goes.
Right. He comes, but I ain't gonna lie. This is probably the first time James Harden had like, you know what I'm saying, some offensive power
Yeah, with
on the same court with him with Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan
And then you
Mitchell.
got
Yeah,
Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley
hmm
looked real good,
yeah, he
looking
definitely
like the
definitely solid big when
second
he
coming
healthy.
of Chris Bosh.
Unless Scotty Barnes decides to be like mostly a defender, they not gonna be able to stop Cleveland.
They can't guard everybody
See, man, I
Can't.
remember what I said, man. I'm gonna take Cavs at 6, but I can see it going
for
7.
sure. I like that. Cavs is
Who we got?
6.
Sixers, Celtics. I'm gonna be honest. No Embiid, we might get swept. With Embiid, I say this goes 6.
Oh no, y'all
And
not gonna get swept.
But it's gonna
They
be
might
good
win
experience
today.
for them young
I
boys.
don't think we win. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we win a game in Boston. Boston has notoriously had our number over the years,
It,
especially
it's
in the Tatum and Brown era.
it's A6 right now too. I know y'all probably watching the game, but it's A6 right now.
I'm
So
about to say you got some good scoring pace on
yeah,
your
that's what
over
I'm
so
Oh,
far.
that's
saying.
what I need. That's what I need. We don't need no defense today, except for you fouling and sending them to the line.
Yeah, he betting. Parlay.
No,
Parlay,
for
what
real.
you put on that?
I just did one, man, because I done had time to put a slip in. So if I win, well, I'm not gonna say if when I win this joint, then I'm gonna have the one I
Right,
create, the joint I
right.
cook with. I took the Diamondbacks -1.5. They were scaring me for a second, but they came alive in the bottom of the 8th. Never
Parlay
too
get
late to
into
win
that
my
bread.
parlay, baby.
Parlay get into that bread.
Yeah, for real. Thunder Suns. It's gonna be a nice offensive game with Devin Booker versus Shea and them. But former Kentucky guys. But Thunder in 5.
I hate the Suns. I hope they get swept.
That's crazy. What you got, friend, in that series?
I like the Thunder. I think the Thunder, they're gonna make another run. They probably going I would love to see them I think they're gonna go to the Western Conference Finals again and might even make it to the championship again. But
Mm.
they might sweep the Suns. I'm gonna go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a gentleman sweep. Yeah, 5. Let's go 5. Thunder and 5.
All right, bet. Now we jump over to Orlando and Detroit. I think this is going to be a pretty intriguing. Also, I think it's going to be a pretty physical series between
hmm
Orlando and Detroit. I got this going 6. I want to say Orlando, but I just feel as though JB the way he turned around his Detroit team. I
You
just
think
have
the
I just
Magic gonna beat the Pistons?
no. I was saying I want to say Magic, but I just think Detroit the way
Oh
JB
no.
turned his franchise around. A franchise around. I think they're gonna win. The Pistons gonna win in six. I feel
Quick,
like
quick,
Cade.
quick question too. Who you think the best player in that series is?
Cade, easily.
Right,
Got to
right.
be
So
Cade.
that's
Yeah.
why exactly. So that's why I'm gonna go with that. When in doubt, that's the best player. That's the determining factor. That's the most poised, ready, mature. I think even though they both inexperienced in the playoffs, so it's like watching two first timers. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause neither team got experience, but I'm gonna go with Cade and them just because like they turned it around. We watched them go from like terrible to you know what I'm saying, stringing a couple games together, got it rocking in Detroit again, all
I,
stars
th-
and all type of stuff.
I think this series goes 7 just because Orlando is physically built to compete with Detroit. They
Uh,
got a lot of big bodies to, slow down Jalen Duren. When you got Goga coming off the bench,
Mhm.
you got Wendell Carter, the starter. So they got the bodies to hang in there with Duren. And then when it's just Cade, it's like not the same. It's not the same
what about
when it's just Cade. They need
Jalen
both of them to
Jalen
click.
Duran? They got Jalen Duran. They got the Thompson twin.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They got personnel over there. I
They both
like
got
Pistons at
pieces though.
six.
Like
I
when
like
Paolo
Pistons at
when Paolo
six.
plays like he's supposed to be Bron, like the Magic are a different team. When he play like a regular guy,
Uh,
like they that's when they suck. But they won 45 games this year. Like they weren't
if
a bad team at all.
if fifth was a bottle of tequila, we'd be drunk.
They need the good Paolo. They need the good Paolo to show up.
Dude,
And they
crazy.
need them big bodies to slow down Jalen. You're not really gonna
Nah,
slow down Cade,
And
but
Franz Wagner need to stay healthy because he just anytime you breathe on him, he getting injured.
fat.
playoff
But all
time.
right, Trailblazers Spurs. Who would have thought Trailblazers would have been in the playoffs?
I know,
But
right?
here
Me,
we
I,
are.
me, I love Denny Avia. That's my guy.
All right, so okay. Do you think they're gonna get a win against the Spurs in this series?
I do. I think Spurs in 5.
Gentlemen, yeah,
A
gentlemen
gentleman
sweep.
sweep. I'm
Uh
saying a
huh.
4-1.
straight up sweep. 4-0. Send the boys home early. Thanks for coming out. Y'all gonna have Dame next year.
I just hope Diddy look good. I hope Diddy continue to build, you know what I'm saying, look good because he got a lot of attention on him right now. You know what I mean? So I hope he have a good series, but they ain't got no shot.
Denny is capable of a 40-point triple double at any time, so
And
I think they can
still
get a
might
game.
lose respectfully.
You think he get a game like that in the series?
I
This
think he get one off because they don't have like a scary perimeter
we gonna
defender.
see. He gotta have that
Like it's
dog in
really
him.
Wemby on the back end.
He gotta have that dog in him. We gonna see. I don't like it. It's the
But
playoffs.
what are y'all thoughts on the NBA Player Association backing Luca to over what a 65 game minimum to get all NBA players and not Cade?
Oh well, how many games? See, I know
Be
Luca only missed
consistent.
about one game.
Be consistent as yeah, it was like 60. You gotta have minimum 65 game,
Yeah,
which
be
Yeah,
consistent because
Luca had 64. I'm trying to think like how many that Cade had to have missed more than Luca.
nah, they said, man, we going with the face of the league. Cade cool, but nah.
I just feel like when you get into stuff like that, it's like all right, you move it to 75 games, you move it to 65. Whatever games you missing, somebody gonna be short
He was
of.
at
Hmm.
64 too though.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's why I said I feel like this was a who was the bigger body for the face of our league, and obviously it was
Right,
Luca. Luca will
right,
average 33 a game this year. Not in the K. I think K was top three in assists. But if I'm K, I'm using this as fuel to fire me to be like, oh, okay, y'all, my own homies didn't want to back me. Cool. I'm at everybody's head in the playoffs.
right,
It was a third person who got a yes though.
right. I just feel like whatever game, what the amount of games that you do pick to give players the the money, the awards and the all pros and all that, just pick that number and just be consistent. Because whether
Okay,
it's
man.
65, 70, somebody gonna be short. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna be short. So if
Yeah.
they short, they short. Like
Not fair. I feel like I feel like you gotta keep it consistent now because now we're gonna change rule because specific player or person. Because now
that's
it's
what I'm
like we playing
saying.
favorites. Like all right,
Exactly.
they ain't hit the 65, they ain't hit the 65. It is what it
That's
is. That's the
it.
rule.
That's
Like
it.
we can't be
Yeah.
like, oh, now we gotta change it now because Luca and K didn't get it. Because then all right,
Come
now
on,
it's
man.
I'm like, all right, next year I'm like, all right, I'm at 64, and it's like first of all we shouldn't even be doing no minimum. How about these players stop skipping all these games? Let's just start there.
But that's
Uh,
the thing. I don't think Luca ain't skipped no games. I think all his games he was hurt.
At the end of the day, it's a job. If you don't show up, but
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, these jokers got
they
time
say they be
paid and
hurt,
all
man.
that.
Yeah.
They on salary.
I remember back in the day, Batiste said in the podcast, he like Devin Harris, like he'll have 3, 4, or 5 games. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna sit out a few Jones. I'm like, so that sitting Jones started way back then. But
Mm-hmm.
What y'all got for the awards for MVP this year? You gonna give it
MVP, I think I might have
Shea?
to go Shea back to back, John.
It should be
I,
it
I
should
got
be Jalen Brown, but I just want to give Jalen Brown some love. He ain't getting no love this season.
I got Joker.
He did some great things with the team, but having put the team in it because nobody thought they was going to be a 2 seed.
And
Even when
as the number
before
one
Tatum came back
option.
and they was rolling, yeah, and he was showing like I can't be number. Obviously, we seen that in the finals when he won Finals MVP.
Nike
But
did him
Mm-hmm.
dirty.
yeah,
Nike did him dirty, man.
he definitely doubled down. Like yeah, I'm that bull. But Shea at 31-6. Um,
Yeah, I like
One
I give
seed
it to
again. It's
Shea.
like yeah, I got to go with Shea.
I,
Who you got, Rod?
I got Joker. Joker, first player ever to lead the league in assists and in rebounds per game in the same season. Like
It's been
And
them
where
two
and
for a
where, and
long
where are
averaging
they
a
at?
time.
triple double. Team is the 3 seed. Like
Look, they should get it. Yeah, we going and I ain't gonna lie. Whoever win they first round, that's who get it. Whoever win it first, that's who get it.
I mean, yeah, because they always say it's on a regular season, but I'm like, all right, if it's regular season, why don't we only just do the like who won right before the playoffs start,
Right.
rather than wait mid of the first round, like, all right, this is won it. But yeah, that's a story for another day.
What about rookie of the year?
Who do I got for most improved? I'm taking Tyrese Maxey. He showed he can put the team on his back and be the face of the Sixers. That's why I've been saying for years we probably should trade and beat. But
I,
who y'all got as the most improved player?
Nikhil Alexandra, Shea
Can't be mad at
Cousin.
that. Definitely had
I
a hell
like
of a
him a
mm,
year in
lot.
Atlanta.
let me think.
He been balling. He went to Atlanta and that yeah, he's hooping right now.
Can't be mad at that. He
That's
definitely been cooking.
There's some good options out there. You can go. I mean, you can go Jalen Johnson too in Atlanta. So they got two people.
Right. For
Um,
sure.
yeah, I might have to. I might have to go. No, yeah, you might be right on that one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
No, that's cute though. I mean, I ain't mad at it. Yeah, he had a great. He went jump from what 9 to 20 in the game.
Come
So he can when he
on.
got more minutes, he can
Come
get active
on.
as well as
Hmm.
good defender.
Come on.
But I guess I go with my man Tyrese Maxey, man. Prolific scorer, All Star starter this year. Come on, it
He
gets better
came in
every year.
hot though. He came in. I mean, I feel you. He came in hot though. He been balling for the past couple years.
Yeah, but it's like you take that jump now. Now you're All Star starter and a guard dominant
That's true.
East.
I
That's
mean, you
So
can
true.
it's
make
like
you can make the same argument for Wemby. The leap he took a heck of a leap. So
Yeah.
I hear you.
What about rookie of the year? What y'all gonna do that?
I feel like the no brainer here is Con Knuckle breaking the rookie 3-point shootout, John. But the way VJ Epscom been playing, I mean, obviously you're not going to get it, but the way he's been playing as not the guy, where Con Knuckle, I mean, you got LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller, young guys, but you're playing on VJ was playing on a team. I mean, this might be a little biased. I'm a Sixers fan. You
hella
playing with
bias.
yeah, but it's like you playing with Tyrese, Paul George, and then B. Obviously, they was getting injured, but even when they were playing, you the third, fourth option, and you still getting to it.
It's going to Cooper Flag, just to let
Yeah,
y'all know.
I think this
I
joint
forgot.
remind me of Melo and LeBron. I'm gonna run the Melo and LeBron year back where it was like it was tough to pick, but it's like we could go Melo, we could go Bron. So I'm gonna just say I'm gonna treat it like that, and I'm gonna go give it to Cooper Flag.
It's going to Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag closed his season out with a 50-point
That's
game,
what
I
I'm
think.
saying, and
Yeah, I mean, he had a great game, but I mean, obviously,
he's
the
just a
stat you
better.
go off for rookie John. But I was just like, man, for
Concaneppo
me,
just folded in the playoffs.
I'm gonna just go with the better
I
That's what's
mean,
going
player.
to do
I
it.
can't. I mean, they had a good run for Charlotte. I mean, obviously, I love Cooper Flag. He had a great season at Dallas, but I'm just like, obviously, you're going off of strictly stats. But I'm just like, yeah, they were an abysmal team. But at the end of the day, they look at purely stats when it comes to rookie of the year. So I guess you got to give it to Cooper because just the big time games he had. But if I'm looking at it from like a full landscape, I'm looking at players on teams that was like not the guy, was still able to go off. But I guess
Con could have
looking at
won
it that
it.
way, it's definitely Cooper, huh?
Con could have won it. If he ain't just folded in them playoff games, he'd have won that, John.
Yeah, but I would have definitely took Con Knuckle, but they ain't have enough. But I guess we go with Cooper Flag there in Dallas because he was just the only thing in Dallas this
It's like
year.
I'm telling
Hmm.
y'all, it's like Bron and Melo all over again. You can't go wrong, but you just go with the better player. You know what I mean, he did more
This is the. I mean, if they did co-rookie of the year, this would be a rare time where I wouldn't be mad at that.
for sure because they both deserve it for sure. Who y'all got for defensive player of the year? That's easy.
It's easy. All right, lead us off then if it's easy.
The
Wemby,
Wembenyama.
That's
three
that's what
blocks
I
a
had.
game, my boy.
That's what I had in my preseason predictions. So I love that.
Wembenyama.
Yeah, I got to look at. Matter of fact, Rob, back you said, let me pull up that John and see like what we picked on that John. See how close we might like actually who was actually close
Wa-
to it and who was right and shit.
Watch mine cook. I'll guarantee it.
Watch that John be cooked.
Watch it cook.
Wembenyama.
Watch y'all be like, yo, I really know ball.
We
Then
gonna see. I'm about
you
to
got
damn.
we
We got
we got
hella posts on this John. Damn.
we got
Well, we go to the next topic. I mean, who the
six
next John?
man. You want to do the 6 man, John? We got 6 man
Yeah,
still,
I
and
probably
then
say Keldon Johnson on that John. He had a good season for San Antonio. Who y'all got there?
I'm gonna go to South Beach. I'm gonna go Jaime
Hey man.
Jaquez, yeah, Junior.
Can't be mad at that.
I'm gonna go Jaime for the 6 man of the year.
Let me think on this one.
I might went a little too
He
far.
been giving them a lot. He been consistent and just giving that spurt off the bench in Miami.
I know it's somebody we missing. I'm trying to think. Is Kobe White a 6 man in Charlotte?
No, I mean it get
Sure.
tricky because now you got it get tricky.
Quentin Grimes in
That
Philly.
was just the safe joint for
Yeah, he's
me.
not on there. I'm gonna tell you that. He had a good job, but he had nah.
That's the safe joint for me. And Miami ain't get no love. Like give
I
Miami
mean, I
some
like
love
Jaime. I like Jaime on a personal, like one of my favorite players.
for sure. Six, you know what I
I just
mean?
don't know if he was like the 6 man of the year.
Who you? That's what I'm saying. But you got to think. See, I mean, you gonna need some time to think about it though. Like who else?
Yeah,
Who else?
that's the thing. Like, who is there?
That's why I went with him. It was the easiest joint for me to pick. But I can't really think of who else. Like who
You
else?
had this is my picks. I had MVP was Luca. I had Coach of the Year Mike Brown, Rookie of the Year Ace Bailey. Yeah, my Jones cooked. I had Most Improved
Cooked.
Jalen Johnson. Damn. Uh, 6 man year was DeAndre. I had Defensive Player Wemby, so I went one for.
My coach of the year too. My coach of the year, Joe Mazzulla, Boston.
Oh, where my John at? Where what I have for my
It just popped up.
preseason?
You had Luca as the MVP. You had Coach of the Year was Mike Brown. Rookie of the Year was Cooper Flag. Jaden Ivey is most improved. He's out the league, so
Ooh
Uh,
boy.
cooked. Anthony Simons as 6 man of the year and defensive player Wemby, and then you got executive of the year Anthony Parker.
But I
So
had two, right? I got two coming in.
That's a
yeah,
good job.
barbecue chicken, my boy.
He took that leap for sure. Faith and all that.
Wemby was the easy pick at
I
least.
don't think that's fake. I think that's the illusion at that point. Goodness, Jaden Ivey? He's not even
Jaden
in the
Ivey is
league.
crazy. That might be my worst take of all time.
Not hindsight.
Ah,
Hindsight.
man.
You know what I mean?
For
Hindsight.
real. But can't be mad at it though, brother. But all right, y'all want to add anything else?
No.
The pace on your over has drastically slowed down.
Yeah, okay, bro. I need good energy over here.
I'm rooting for you.
Wrap it up here with that.
They get at least 55 in this first quarter.
That's all I need. That's all I need. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all coming on.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure, for sure, for sure. Next Joe, I can't wait to the next Joe and all that.
Yes, sir. Peace.